Girivarnandi. Gopijana Vallabha Girivarnandi. Jasodanandana Vrajajanaranjana. Jasodanandana Vrajajanaranjana. Yamunatira Vanachari. Yamunatira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Gopijana Vallabha Girivarnandi. Gopijana Vallabha Girivarnandi. Jasodanandana Vrajajanaranjana. Jasodanandana Vrajajanaranjana. Yamunatira Vanachari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Stutra Siddha Sishimadhi Divine Grace ISKCON founder Acharya Jagat Guru Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Stutra Siddha Sishimadhi Divine Grace Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Jai. Ananta Gauri Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Nam Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Friends of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopina Shyamakun Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham ki Jai. Mathura Dham ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jai. Jamuna Mai ki Jai. Ganges Mai ki Jai. Tulasi Devi ki Jai. Bhakti Devi ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakti Vrinda ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premananda. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glory to Shishi Guru Shri Gauranga. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vitaya Guru Srimati Bhakti Chaitra Swami Namaste. Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Sitanmani Shri Gaura Karana Shakti Bhakti Chaitra.
Hare Krishna, I would like to welcome His Holiness Bhakti Dhir Damodar Swami Maharaj at ISKCON BCEC. This is Maharaj's first visit here, and in spite of Maharaj's very busy schedule, he is giving the Bhakti Vaibhav classes at NVCC and morning classes, evening classes. He has taken time out for us, so we are very, very grateful to Maharaj. I'll read a small introduction. I wanted to read the complete one, but Maharaj is insisting that, don't waste devotees' time. I'm saying, no, Maharaj, it's not a waste of time. Devotees will appreciate and will be grateful to hear. His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Damodar Swami Maharaj is from West Africa. He is the first sannyas disciple of His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Swami. He is known for his years of dedicated service to ISKCON. He has been teaching the principles of devotional service the way he received from Srila Prabhupada. His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Damodar Swami Maharaj was born on 8th June 1957. He studied electrical engineering and then he moved into the temple in 1982. Maharaj from a very young age has been very spiritually minded and the study of the Bible and he has studied the Bible with the sole aim of understanding God and His creation. The concepts of reincarnation and karma were very central issues in his inquiries. Maharaj got his first initiation in 1985 and the second one in 1986 from His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. After 20 years of practicing and serving the movement in different capacities, he was offered the sannyas initiation on 25th of March 2005 at Mayapur by His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj. On behalf of His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. On 6th of February 2011, he took the oath of serving as Guru in Srila Prabhupada's movement. Maharaj is the first African sannyasi and Guru in ISKCON. He has served as GBC for West Africa, and Maharaj teaches at Bhaktivedanta, Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhav regularly at VIHE and MI, the Mayapur Institute. He also facilitates the ISKCON Disciples course for MIHE. After sannyas, he has been preaching extensively in different countries outside West Africa also. To name a few, as USA, Mauritius, India, Brazil, and currently has opened a new ISKCON frontier in an island country called Seychelles. Apart from this, Maharaj is developing a vibrant Krishna conscious farm community in Ghana, Africa, inspiring and empowering devotees to be self-sufficient. Let us welcome His Holiness Dhir Damodar Swami Maharaj at ISKCON BCEC by once chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam Divim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashta Praisha Bhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sukhi Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtaki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
हरे कृष्णा क्लास का हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन 107 FM करेंगे, तो आपके मोबाइल फ़ोन के ऊपर आप 107 FM पे हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन सुन सकते हैं.
Om Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurunditam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Strapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Ladati Swapadantikam Bandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yudapada Kamala Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhuitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishkan Vitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Taptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusuti Devi Namah Vajjaka Kripasandhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanavyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Gantara Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 5, The Cause of All Causes. Text number 16. Narayana Paro Yogo Narayana Param Tavaha Narayana Param Dhyanam Narayana Paragati Narayana Paro Yogo Narayana Param Tavaha Narayana Param Dhyanam Narayana Paragati Narayana Paro Yogo, Narayana Param Tapa, Narayana Param Jnanam, Narayana Paragati, Narayana Paro Yogo, Narayana Param Tapa,
Narayana Param Jnanam,
Narayana Param Jnanam,
Narayana Paragati,
Narayana Paragati, Narayana Paro Yogo,
Narayana Param Tapa,
Narayana Param Patapa,
Narayana Param Jnanam,
Narayana Param Jnanam,
Narayana Paragati,
Narayana Paragati, Narayana Paro Yogo, Narayana Param Tapa,
Narayana Param Jnanam,
Narayana Param Jnanam,
Narayana Paragati,
Narayana Paragati. Touches. Narayana Paro Yogo, Narayana
Param Jnanam,
Narayana Param Jnanam,
Narayan Paragati,
Narayana Paragati,
Narayana Paro Yogo,
Narayana Paro Yogo,
Narayana Param Tapah,
Narayana Param Tapaha,
Narayana Param Jnanam,
Narayana Param Jnanam,
Narayana Paragati,
Narayana Paragati,
Narayanam Param Yogo,
Narayana Paro Yogo,
Narayanam Param Tapaha,
Narayana Param Tapaha,
Narayanam Param Jnanam,
Narayana Param Jnanam,
Narayana Paragati,
Narayana Paragati, Narayana Para. Just to know Narayana. Yoga, concentration of mind. Narayana Param, just with an aim to achieve Narayana. Tapaha, austerity. Narayana Param, just to realize a glimpse of Narayana. Jnanam, culture of transcendental knowledge. Narayana Para, the path of salvation ends by entering the kingdom of Narayana. Gati, progressive path. Translation and purport by Divine Grace Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All different types of meditation or mysticism are means for realizing Narayana. All austerities are aimed at achieving Narayana. Culture of transcendental knowledge is for getting a glimpse of Narayana. And ultimately, salvation is entering the kingdom of Narayana. Purport. In meditation, there are two systems of yoga, namely Asanga Yoga and Sankhya Yoga. Asanga Yoga is practice in concentrating the mind, releasing oneself from all engagements by the regulative processes of meditation, concentration, sitting postures, blocking the movement of the internal circulation of air, etc. Sankhya Yoga is meant to distinguish the truth from ephemerals, but ultimately Both the systems are meant for realizing the impersonal Brahman, which is but a partial representation of Narayana, the personality of Godhead. As we have explained before, the impersonal Brahman effulgence is only a part of the personality of Godhead. Impersonal Brahman is situated on the person of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and as such, Brahman is a glorification of the personality of Godhead. This is confirmed both in the Bhagavad Gita and in the Matsya Purana. Gati refers to the ultimate destination, or the last words in liberation. Oneness with the impersonal Brahmajyoti is not ultimate liberation. Superior to that is a sublime association of the personality of Godhead in one of the innumerable spiritual planets in the Vaikuntha sky. Therefore, the conclusion is that Narayana, or the personality of Godhead, is the ultimate destination for all kinds of yoga systems, as well as all kinds of liberation. That is the end of Srila Prabhupada's purport to text 16, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 5, entitled The Cause of All Causes. All different types of meditation or mysticism are means for realizing Narayana. All austerities are aimed at achieving Narayana. Culture of transcendental knowledge is for getting a glimpse of Narayana. And ultimately, salvation is entering the kingdom of Narayana. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. All different types of meditation or mysticism are means for realizing Narayana. There is a goal for everything. Whatever we do, there is the end, the result we are expecting from it. That result is based on individual understanding, individual capacity. So for the living entities who are into meditation in different ways of meditation, different systems of yoga. Prabhupada gave example here of Asanga yoga and Sankhya too. There are other forms of yoga also. So people are doing meditation. But in meditation for an Ashtanga yogi, and the ultimate end is different. And that also for a Jnana yogi is different. Even within that also is different according to the individuals, because not everybody goes to the same destination. We are going to go to different destinations according to what is our interest for practicing the meditation we're doing. So there are different destinations for different people. But here, Sukadeva Goswami is telling us the ultimate destination for meditation is to attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayana. In other words, if our destination is different from Narayana, it is a failure. It means we wasted our time. That's a failure. The ultimate is to get Lord Krishna. Nothing else. One may get different things, mystic power or some benedictions, or for so many other material facilities. But all those things are not the aim for meditation. The aim for meditation is that one will realize the Supreme Personality of Godhead face to face and associate with Him, properly mentioned here. Therefore, the conclusion is that Narayan, or the Personality of Godhead, is the ultimate destination for all kinds of yoga systems, as well as all kinds of liberation. This is the ultimate, to go to Vaikuntha. If one does not have that as the ultimate goal, then it will take us to different places. You go to Brahman. Brahman realization, it is punishment. Because I don't know any of us here who will be comfortable staying in this room. You don't do anything, just stay in one place for 1 hour, 1 day, 1 month, 1 year. Anyone can do that? Just stay in one place. There's nothing to do. Nothing. Just one place. Anyone can do that? Or will you like to go to a place where you have nothing to do, just to sleep, to lie down in one place? Even if you like to sleep, but how many hours can we sleep at a stretch? That is Brahman. To realize Brahman, go to Brahmajyoti. What is activity in Brahmajyoti? There's nothing. Just to sit in one place, or you stand in one place for 1 year, 10 years. Is that enjoyment or is it punishment? That is punishment for the soul. Because the nature of the soul is that the soul is chaita. Chaita is conscious, always active in doing something. The soul is never dull. The material energy is dull, but the soul is always active, 24 hours active. There's no dull moment. Dullness refers to the body, not to the soul. So it is punishment to go and stay in one place. You cannot drink, you cannot eat, you cannot sleep. You just stay in one place, nothing else. So people who are not aware of the ultimate purpose of meditation, they will apply for this kind of suffering. And one take to meditation to end suffering. That's the idea. You want to end our suffering. But we are planning for another suffering which is even worse than the one we are experiencing here. At least there is activity here. We can interact. You can engage our senses for gratification. That we can do. What will the senses do in Brahma? There's no activity. The senses cannot even do anything, cannot even do anything, just to stay in one place. It is punishment. Therefore, it is very, very important for us to understand everything we want to do perfectly before we do it, before we enter into anything. We should try to understand it. What is the goal of meditation? The one who leave the forest to go and stay on top of ice. Another suffering. To sit on top of ice for the years remaining in this body. That is not enjoyment. It is not the activity of the soul. It is ignorance. Expansion of ignorance, they are perfectly exhibited by Gyanis. They expand ignorance. In the name of cultivating knowledge, they actually cultivate ignorance, avidya. Therefore, the scripture describes them as speculators, not those who are successful in anything. They're speculators. So here, Sukadeva Goswami recommends the meditation or different types of meditation. Different types of meditation which are there. Real meaning to meditation is to realize the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So see the beautiful form. Yam Shama Sundara, Shama Sundara. beautiful form of Shamasuna, or Goranga Mahaprabhu, and Nityananda Prabhu, to realize, to see them, their beauty. Chaitanya Bhagavad said in Navadvip, when people pass Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they chant, "Oh, what a beauty! What a beauty!" The body is so beautiful that it attracts the mind. And that is the purpose of meditation, to attract the mind. So yesterday, definitely we were discussing how Narada Muni perfectly described to Dhruva Maharaj the form of Krishna from the head to the toe. He gave a perfect description of how every part of Krishna body looked like. And that became planted in Dhruva Maharaj's heart. This is meditation. And when Dhruva Maharaj focused on that with full absorption, what happened? All impurities disappeared. This is meditation. Meditation is to bring perfection by constantly meditating on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. What is that? Meditation actually means we are having association with the Supreme, constant association with the Supreme Person. And if we meditate and associate constantly with the Supreme, all misgivings will be destroyed. And the real nature of the soul, the pure soul, will come out to have enjoyment. Like Dhruva Maharaj, Krishna told him 36,000 years for sense gratification without interruption. You will never be aged. You never have any difficulty. We cannot have, no one can have 1 year, 1 day, 1 day without difficulties in this material world. Even a doctor, they have 1 day without disturbance from this body. Anyone? Yeah? Just 1 day without disturbance with this body or the mind or even the senses. So much disturbances are there. But devotional service, pure meditation, complete meditation brings complete, perfect life that one will gratify the senses. This is just for this time. Just a welcome for what we are going to get really in our eternal relationship with Krishna by Vaikuntha. 36,000 years, no interruption. Your body will never give you any dissatisfaction. You do whatever you want to do perfectly without disturbance. That is meditation. And we have people who achieve it. So we should listen to Sukadeva Goswami, Narada Muni, Srila Prabhupada. We should listen to these personalities. They will teach us what is real meditation, so that we don't waste our time for what is not meditation, what is actually another expansion of suffering. This is what Sukadeva Goswami is teaching. And he continued, all austerities are aimed at achieving Narayan. If you look very carefully, Hiranyakasipu performed austerity. Where did he end? Hiranyakasipu. Where did his austerity end him? To be smashed by Lord Nrsimhadev. Narada Muni did austerity. Where did he end? By Vaikuntha. He got Narayan. This is meditation. This is austerity. This is austerity. Not to torture the body unnecessarily. According to Bhagavad Gita, austerity which tortures the body that the super soul is residing along with the jiva, it is austerity in darkness. That's dangerous austerity. It's an offense. Any austerity which is performed not for realizing Narayan is an offense. Condemned in Bhagavad Gita. Dhruva Maharaj, he performed austerity. What is the end, the result? He got Lord Krishna. He got material life terminated. That has both the material and the spiritual facilities. Everything was auspicious, all desirable. Whatever we get in this material world is not desirable because they are all punishment. Hiranyakasipu did austerity, it was punishment. He didn't get anything from it done to be were killed. And many other demons who perform austerity, they got killed by the personality of Godhead. But devotees perform austerity, they got Lord Krishna. They got Krishna. So austerity it is for achieving the supreme personality of Godhead. Nothing less than that. The same also with the culture of transcendental knowledge. One is considered to be knowledgeable when one has nothing else to do in this world but to serve Krishna 24 hours without. One is considered fortunate and knowledgeable. That's knowledge. According to Dhir Maharaj, one who is not engaged in the ninefold system of devotional service is ignorant person, is a fool, not a knowledgeable person. A knowledgeable person is one who is fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness. Even if he doesn't have academic qualification, he's a knowledgeable person because he has been fortunate to meet Krishna, the ultimate goal of his life. But here, proper translated, the knowledge which we get here that is not aiming at is a glimpse to see the Narayan. For example, you get him personal Brahman, or Paramatma future, which is not the end. And the ultimate salvation is entering kingdom of God, liberation. Liberation is not to be free from temporal suffering. For example, if one have a very good sleep, that's the relief from suffering, but it doesn't end our suffering. We're going to wake up from the sleep. Then you come back again to the same difficulties. So liberation is not a temporary relief of suffering. Or going to Brahmajyoti, or going to even the planet of Brahma, or anywhere within this world. That is not liberation. Real liberation, and Prabhupada said in the same canto. Liberation means to be reinstated in our original constitutional position as eternal servant of Krishna, who is fully absorbed in serving of Krishna for his pleasure. That is liberation. Anything less than this, it is not liberation. It's a different thing, but in the name of liberation. So these are the things that Sukadeva Goswami is teaching in this verse, to help us understand that the goal of everything is Lord Krishna. And Dhir Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj say like that people who do not understand Lord Vishnu to be the ultimate goal, the ultimate destination of everyone, those who do not understand that Narayan, Vishnu, is the ultimate destination for everyone, we will simply be struggling with the threefold miseries of material existence. We just be speculating here and waste our time for nothing. But those who are very fortunate to understand that the ultimate destination is Krishna, they will be free from the threefold miseries of material existence, and they will go back home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Any comments or questions?
Thank you, Maharaj, for a wonderful explanation of the ultimate goal is to attain Krishna. My question is, Maharaj, when we enter into devotional life in formative years, there is this, zeal, clarity that, we have to attain Krishna. But as we cross some years, there is slackness, there is you become relaxed. So my question is, can you please guide on ways when we can maintain the zeal and always strive for this ultimate goal of attaining Narayan or Krishna?
Thank you. Yes, it is true that when we're coming to Krishna consciousness, desire is tomorrow, pure love of Godhead. Tomorrow, back home, back to God. After 20 years, there's nothing to really show that we have spent 20 years for something we expected to be done in 2 days. Why? Complacence. Bhagavad location says complacent is a demon, not a devotee. Why complacent? We hear always, and we also always say, Maya is very strong. Maya is very, very strong. But how strong is Maya that we don't know? Therefore, complacency. The material energy was burning us when we ran into Krishna consciousness. The material energy was burning. That fire was pushing us to have that strong determination to become a pure devotee tomorrow and go back to Godhead. But Rupa Goswami said that pure devotional service has 6 qualities. It has a fire that can burn off that energy and give us relief. The relief is not the ultimate. It is the sign of shelter of Krishna. That we have taken shelter of Krishna. Krishna will remove it to give us a chance to practice. But in ignorance, we say, oh, I'm okay now. Ah, Krishna, thank you. I'm all right now. That mind, that mood, that all right, that's complacent. To fortify that complacency, to fortify it, position. I'm now a good preacher. Influence. Disciples. Youth. So many years. Not my body. My body. So I can speak loud, at least. Okay, all right, thank you. So, because of all these different things that comes in, it is natural for us to forget that we are here for Krishna. And whatever Krishna has done is to help us be encouraged. It's an encouragement, not a discouragement. Whatever Krishna has given to us is an encouragement that it is true that I'm not impersonal, I'm a person, and I reciprocate. So now you have come from my shelter. Krishna put out the light, the fire, which is burning us by material energy. Krishna put it off. So we can have the peace to practice. In ignorance, we think that what Krishna has done is a price for our coming to Krishna consciousness. This is a price. So now, I have gotten to my destination. That is complacency. Instead of using the vehicle as a means to go to our destination, we think that the vehicle is the destination. But we have seen that not all the vehicles get us to the destination. Not all. Some vehicle can never take even 1 inch from where we are. That is religion, which people are following. It's a vehicle. But people think that if I belong to ISKCON, back to Godhead. It is a vehicle to take you there. So organization will not take you to Godhead. The organization is to facilitate you are going back to Godhead. It means you have to put our effort into what the organizations stand for. So we have to carefully look into that and then follow it as it is. Then our destination is guaranteed. So complacency is the problem. Therefore, Srila Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakura, he said, he used the word, the fear of Kamsa. The fear of Kamsa means what? That fear of Kamsa is when a devotee realizes, oh, I'm becoming distracted with so many things. See, now, I don't have a good relationship with other devotees now because of my position. I'm misbehaving, I'm mistreating devotees, not taking care. Now it's difficult for me to do my japa because I'm off the track. I cannot read properly, I cannot hear properly, I cannot chant properly. But externally I'm very big. This is what we see in our movement also. Big devotees, big position, big influence, power, everything is there. But inside the bhakti is alpa, meager, very small. It is complacency that is causing all these things. So make us to think that now all the facilities are given to us are the profit of my being a devotee. This is my gain. So become relaxed and forget everything. Now we don't check what we eat. We don't check what we hear. We don't check how we associate. We don't check what we do. We don't check how we chant. We forgot that we have not chanted 16 rounds for years. Then the destination is not guaranteed. So fear of Kamsa is one remembers, I'm off the track. Let me come back to what actually made me to come to Krishna consciousness. Many of us have forgotten. We are sharing this, so we will continue to share it. Why we forget? Because the foundation of our Krishna consciousness is not strong. Why is not strong? We don't have a purpose of coming to Krishna consciousness. Our purpose is not clearly defined and identified. Just like we have a foundation of a house which is not strong. A breeze can blow it down in 2 minutes. But if the foundation is strong, earthquake cannot pull it down. Earthquake doesn't pull it down. So we should look at the foundation of our Krishna consciousness. Why are we in ISKCON? What are we doing here? Are we doing what we're supposed to do? And even if we think we are doing, how are we doing it? How? How are we doing it what we're supposed to do here? That question to be asked by every devotee who wants to be successful in Krishna consciousness. Make sense? Thank you for asking the question. Okay. Dandavad pranam. Thank you. Wicked mind wants sense gratification. But we also want to practice bhakti. What should be done? How can we stop this dual nature? What happens to such devotees? The wicked mind wants sense gratification. You shouldn't blame the mind. Why? That is the nature of the mind. That is the nature. If it is mind, material mind, this is how it will function. So, we shouldn't listen to the mind. we should only listen to Bhagavatam, Guru, and Krishna. We should not listen to the mind, because the mind will never tell us anything which is beneficial for us. The mind will always tell us lies. You are the greatest devotee in ISKCON. You don't know? You are worshipable. If because of you, ISKCON is existing. Without you, this moment have closed long time back. That is the nature of the mind. You shouldn't blame the mind for being what the mind is. But Bhagavad said, let us use the higher self to control the lower self. That means the nature of the soul, which is higher, is to select whom to hear from. Should I hear from my mind? No. We should hear from the scripture. We should hear from the spiritual master. We should hear from Krishna. That is what we should do. If you hear, see what Sukadeva Goswami is speaking, and Prabhupada explained it. So it's easy for any devotee who is interested in Krishna consciousness to understand what is meditation, to understand what is austerity, to understand what is liberation. But without that, we are going to go and waste our time for nothing, as we already mentioned. Many people will think that meditation is on zero. Why? Because that is what they know. They don't know that meditation is not on zero, because we are not zero. We are something. We are a substance, tangible you can feel. That is Krishna. There's nothing like impersonalism. That doesn't exist. Impersonalism is the creation of our mind. Because everything is personified. Sound has a form. Light has a form. There is nothing which does not have a form. Anything which occupies space, what is in between? Is form. Sound occupies a distance, is it not? The distance which is covered is what? Is a form. The same thing with light. It covers a distance. In the middle is a form. So, impersonalism, it is a creation of our own mind. So we shouldn't listen to the mind. Let us listen only to Krishna, the spiritual master, and the scripture. If we do that, and we will come to that by constantly hear about Krishna. We should hear about Krishna constantly, always. So Prabhupada said he established ISKCON to give us chance to hear. So let us try to hear. And hearing means to hear, not just the sound, but to hear what the sound is giving. There are two things together. The sound is different. What the sound is carrying is different. Sukadeva Goswami spoke, right? That is the sound. But what does it produce? Krishna was planted in the heart of Parashad Maharaj. That is the object of the sound. It has a form which is planted in the heart. If you don't get the object of the sound, then it's useless. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Maharaj, thank you for a wonderful class and time. My question was, like we are chanting Hare Krishna and trying to hear the sound. So are we also trying, so how are we trying to concentrate our mind on the form of the Lord? I mean, we discussed about meditation, concentrating the mind on the form of the Lord. But the meditation that we are doing is hearing the holy name.
We can just hear the sound. Let us try to hear the sound, holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So hear the sound. If you hear the sound, eventually the form will come out. The form is inside the sound. And for those who are mature in chanting, okay, you going downstairs? Okay. Those who are mature in chanting, we don't only hear the sound, but they see the form. Because when they say Hare Krishna, means Radha and Krishna, that form will manifest, it will show before us. That's what happened to Dhruva Maharaj. The person who was meditating was chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. The Lord came out personally, face to face. He was saying like this. So that is how we should do it. We should be so focused in the chanting that the name will reveal the form directly. Radha and Krishna will be happy to see us. That is perfect chanting, the perfection of chanting. These names are not ordinary. They're not ordinary. Not different from Krishna, not different from Srimati Radharani. They're not different, the same personality. Because one who say Hare, Krishna will be looking for you. Who is that? Who is that person? And they say Krishna, Radharani will be looking for you. Who is that? Who is calling my beloved name? Who is that person? Hare Krishna, Radha and Krishna will be looking for you to be present. That's what it should produce, the perfection of chanting the Hare Krishna. And we have to apply ourselves to the process nicely with all humility. Then the result will come out by the mercy.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Krishna, let us thank His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Damodar Swami Maharaj by once chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
I stopped because someone is answering call in the class. That's why I stopped. I don't like it.